Hi, I'm Angela Lewis and I play Aunt Louie on Snowfall, and this is Rewind the Scene.
I don't think you hear what I'm saying to you. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
You telling me?
Yeah, because this is all your fucking fault.
How is this my fucking fault?
I only quit because you went behind my back and did that fucking deal. And he only robbed me because I quit.
You see it however you want to, Franklin. This ain't my
That
problem.
is your fucking problem, Louie.
It was, a night scene, and we had not been to that set. So when we came out, it was just an exciting night. And the lights were, the city lights were there, and Alonso Alvarez Barreda, he is the director of that scene, and he's a genius director, y'all. I mean, I love him dearly and I love his work. He really is amazing. And so he specifically chose this location because of that Jesus Saves sign that's back there in red lights. So he pointed that out, and
there was so many dynamics in that scene, and the day was pretty dynamic. I mean, it's always a super fun day. It was a lot of games being played, I feel like, or a lot of like kind of balancing acts. And so just kind of reliving that as I'm watching it is pretty wild. If it wasn't the last day, it was like the day before the last day, and it was just raw emotion. I get to play with Damson, and our scenes together are always a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun to be on set with. I think we both were wanting to really feel the scene, and make it as dynamic as we possibly could. Yeah, so it was just very exciting. I knew I couldn't mess it up because I knew the audience was gonna be like, yeah, get her, Franklin, get her. And then I was like, but no. And so I was really excited to like be in each moment, because I think the scene is really, really well written. And I was really excited for that little turn, the little twist.
Damson had some ideas for the scene that he wanted to include to like really make it go. I think we all on the cast are pretty good team players. And so I always want to be a team player. So I was like listening to what he was saying. I was like, okay. He wanted me to like take the gun and, just like really, and I was like, okay, let's try it. In my gut, I was like, I don't know if that works. I think it takes away from her power, but let's try it.
You gonna shoot me?
If it meant me getting my fucking money back, I would kill you 10 times over. Now you are gonna make that call.
Drop the piece, do it now.
You were saying?
Fuck you.
You want him done? Just say the word.
Out of respect for Jerome, I'm gonna let you walk away. But from here on out, you and me, we done. I see you again, I'm gonna kill you.
It hurt her to have him pull the gun on her, and it hurt her to not take him out in that moment. Had it been anybody else, they would have been dead on the ground. I really think she thought Franklin was gonna be mad, but I don't think she really thought he was gonna get like this. In terms of building the tensions between the two of them, everybody talks about how much of an ego Louie has, but Franklin has a pretty big ego. So I think the more he was screaming on her and not wanting to acknowledge her and what she brings to the table and on and on and on, I think it just fueled her desire and her motivation to get out and do her own thing. Like she doesn't need him. She is a character who speaks up for herself, who demands more, who demands to be treated the way she wants to be treated. Louie she lives in her power. And when she's not in it, she's fighting for it. And so, you know, I can't be her and be afraid and be timid. I hope I look gangster. I don't feel gangster, you know, and it's like, no, you gotta just own it. Black women, we are strong, but we are also vulnerable. And we have to fight for that vulnerability. We are a fighting group of human beings. This country was not created for us. Every ounce of power, of respect, of beauty that we have, we fight for it. And I have learned I cannot be afraid to take my piece. I cannot be afraid to say what I want. I cannot be afraid to say what I don't want. I cannot be afraid to articulate my vision and my dreams. I'm grateful that we fight for every space that we are in, that we belong in. Yeah.